called me out upon the waters, the crater.
Hey guys, oh my god, I'm so excited to be back. I didn't go anywhere, I was just like doing stuff, but I am here and we are gonna do a video, and the video that you guys really requested is all about this, all about these right here. Well, today they're a little dramatic because I wanted them to be dramatic, but honestly you can do eyebrows crazy different ways, like really light, really subtle, really natural, really sharp, really long, really in your face, really flick, but yeah, I'm getting off track. By the title you can tell that it's gonna be awesome, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, let me just show you a quick picture. Can you believe that? Like, whoa, what a crazy transformation. So I'm here to tell you my story and how I grew out of that, literally how I grew out of that. And I hope you learned something, and if you want to know what happened and what I do now, what I used to do then, just keep watching. Thank you. Okay, so to start off, I was maybe 15 or 6th or 7th grade, yeah, and I had hairy eyebrows. Like, yo soy una changuita, or I was a changuita, because I'm so hairy, like I was hairy, and I was in 7th grade or something, and my sister had like thin Sharpie drawn stuff, and she was like, it's time for you to do your eyebrows, and I was like, okay, can you do them, you know? So we sat on the bed. I put my head on her lap on a pillow, and she just started plucking. Regular pluckers, pluck, pluck, pluck. I remember crying. It was red. She was just going plucking, plucking, and I was just like taking it, right? She kept on saying I was hairy, and I was like, I know, you know, help me. So by the time she finished with that first one, she was like, oh my god, you got another full one. So you know what she did? She like left me. She left me there. She's like, you do the other one. So she left me with one skinny line and the other hairiness still beasting. And I looked at myself and I was like, well I need to make it look like that because that's not gonna grow right now, you know. So there I went, taking all my hair out, making it a little tiny line like that. I think it took forever, and it was so red and puffy and it hurt, and I was like, I'm growing up, this is it, like, I'm a girl. But okay, so now you know what happened there. That was all throughout 7th grade or something. So I literally didn't put anything on those little lines. I was just like, you know, I'm cool. And then I think I was 16. I don't know, like, I never sat down and thought about this. Yeah, let's just say 16, I started to fill them in a little bit. What was I using? I was using a pencil, like a black eyeliner pencil. Not even a spoolie. I didn't use anything, right? Just a pencil. They were really dark, they were too dark. But I thought it was cool. I thought it was like awesome because everybody was doing it. I never did a Sharpie because I was just like, no, you know, Sharpie, like, But yeah, I remember filling it in with a pencil. I didn't even like to do brown because I was like, brown is not my color. I don't have brown hair. Even though I did have brown hair. Okay, so I lasted with that a couple years, I think, or a year. So then I decided to start letting them grow out. Every time I tried to, I would see the hairs and I would be like, no, you know, take it out, take it out. But I decided to let a little bit grow out and pluck all the bottom ones, and then that's what I kept doing. I let more grow out, and then I would pluck the ones that would bother me the most, and I kept doing that for a good 5-6 months, and letting them like a line per line and line, growing. That way it wasn't like overwhelming that I was like letting them, and then, you know, like I wasn't over the little skinny line yet. So I did that, and honestly I didn't put anything on. Now I do put like oils, coconut oil, avocado oil, all types of oils. But back then my hair just grew like crazy. So that was happening. It was growing. But then I got into a weird shape, and it was like thicker hair and skinny hair. Like, I'm gonna try and find a picture, and if I do, it'll be in there. But that was not the business either. Okay, so you're probably thinking like, how did she grow her hair from that little line? And let me just tell you, it was sort of easy for me just because I'm hairy, so my hair grows back fast. But if you're the type of person that's hair doesn't grow back so quickly, don't be afraid to put oils, Vaseline, any type of hydrating substance to allow your follicles to like push through it, you know. And every time you pluck, make sure you pluck the way that your hair is growing, because if you sort of pull it the wrong way or some way that your specific eyebrow doesn't like, then the hair that grows there will probably get damaged and not grow as much or as fast or as thick or not grow anymore. So yeah, it's kind of tricky. Everybody's different. Everybody's hair follicles are different. So yeah, what I would suggest you to do is put Vaseline. I put Vaseline every time I mispluck something or I go too far or anything like that. That night I will put Vaseline like intensely, and I noticed that it will grow sooner than expected. And don't worry if your hair doesn't grow anymore in a specific part. You always have powders, you always have brow wizzes, you always have pomades, you always have tools, you always have makeup, you know. So yeah, it wasn't about a couple years ago that I finally got a shape that I liked. It was a little bit less than this, but for the most part my square was there. It wasn't as long, but I just maintained this every other day. I maintain this clean all the time, and for the most part my eyebrows now sort of know what to do when they grow. This doesn't grow so fast, but it grows thick, and when I pluck it, it hurts. You know it hurts. So I just maintain them like that. I don't see myself changing them right now, but I've always wanted to change them up. Like, I want to have like a straighter line. I don't want to have such a triangle. I don't know when I'm gonna do that, but today what I used and what I do now to maintain them this way is, of course, pluck every other day. I use my Anastasia Beverly Hills ones. There's so many that you could use, but I really suggest like a very like tight clench. Like, make sure that it grabs it and pulls it nicely. These are my favorite. I apply Vaseline every day when I sleep. What else? And what I use to fill them in, honestly, it has to do with your brush. You could use, like, I'm using eyeshadow. My friend Gabby gave me this, and it's called Brownstone. It's just a Milani brown shadow. It's matte. It's perfect. And if you think it doesn't go with your hair, I mean, as long as you have dark hair, it's gonna go with you. So, like I'm saying, the brush, it's what's really gonna make anything that you apply on your eyebrow work. I prefer a little, like, dense, stiff brush, like this one. I've washed this one. I washed this one like 100 times. Anastasia's number 12 brush, and it's like rubbed off because I'm always using it. I use this like, this is my baby. Like, I would die if this was not in my possession. Just kidding, no. I love this brush. The spoolie. I love everything about it. So if you can, get yourself a good brush. It doesn't have to be this one, but it has to be just the right size and consistency. Does that make sense? Like, I don't know how to describe this brush. Anyways, something like this, and with this, can give you the best eyebrow of your life. You just gotta know how to stroke your eyebrow in the way that your hair is going and brushing it every single time. But we're all obsessed with the dip brow, right? The dip brow. My favorite is dark brown. That's what I have on now. It's great. Everybody loves it because it's waterproof. It doesn't move around like crazy. It lasts forever. And this is so cool. Like, it gives you such a nice shape with this brush. And then you just smudge it out with the spoolie, especially here. And it just gives you flickness, you know, like. So that's exactly what I used. I used the Milani powder, Milani eyeshadow, brownstone, brown, just brown, and my dip brow. And we're all into like defining it with a concealer, right? I ran out of my e.l.f. one that I always use, but I started using Anastasia's concealer in 2.0. It's so nice. The consistency is crazy. It's like, it's thick, but like it covers, like it won't move, and it doesn't smell weird, and it's crazy. You get a lot in here. Like, I define my brows with that, like, because we all just want that line that really perfects your line, your hairline, and like makes it smooth, like you just got them done, you know? So that's the reason why we do that. Okay, just to go over what I said, because I know I'm all over the place, I just blab. If you have a skinny line or you have no eyebrows and you're trying to grow them out, seriously, you can drink vitamins to biotin to help you out a little more, but definitely eat well, sleep well, apply lotions, not like like flowery, like smelly ones. I'm talking about oils like avocado, almond, coconut, any type of oil you like, rose oil. Apply them at night. Leave them on there as much as you can. Once you have a skinny line because you crazy over plucked your eyebrows, it's going to take time to grow out because that hair is more sensitive than your scalp hair. So you're going to see at least 6 weeks for it to start growing more. My transition from the skinny ones that I have to now, I had stages where I would grow them out, then I would cut them back up, and I was like filling them in, you know. But that took 6 years. But you just gotta know what you want to do to them and just achieve it and do it. Honestly, let them grow, let them do their thing, and you'll see that before you know it, you're gonna have hair and you're gonna fill them in, and just keep practicing. If you really want a defined eyebrow, gather the tools that you need and practice. Try a different brow every day and see what brow fits your face, because every eyebrow is different and achieves a different look for everybody, because we all have different face shapes, and eyebrows are so important nowadays that they frame your face just right or just wrong. So yeah, alright, well, thanks again for watching. I will see you in another video. My next video is gonna be probably a makeup look, something cool, something coolio, because yeah, I've been slacking, right? I've been like MIA, I've been like just being lazy. But yeah, we're gonna have so many more videos for you. Me.
The tree, are you coming to the tree? Come on guys, feels like I've done this intro like 5 times. Why? Okay, so let's just jump in here and let's just talk. Let me talk to you. I want to talk to you. So I go into the mall and the guy that's there, it's Sephora. I went into Sephora and I told him I need an
I wish you were right here and I could just pluck your eyebrows for you. But there's flourishes in that, like, I don't know what I'm saying. think I'm hungry. Okay.
Oh my god, I wasn't even recording. I just said the longest speech without it being in record. Okay, so Little Me is gonna go eat some food.
What am I saying? Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Zoe, what are you doing? By the way, guys, my camera's name is Zoe. She's cool. She just doesn't know what she's doing sometimes. Okay. Guys, okay, so another little side note is that you guys are always asking and like DMing me and all these that you guys want to start a YouTube video and you don't know how to, and you don't know, like, you need something to push you to do it, right? And yeah, just if you have questions like that, or do you have like you're iffy about it or stuff like that, or any type of question that you want to ask me, go ahead and ask me down below, and just ask me anything you want, and maybe I'll make a video on all the questions that you asked me on, like how to start a YouTube, how to be confident, how to talk to the camera and not be weird. I know I'm still weird, but you know what I mean? Like, I feel like you guys have questions like that, and if you do, ask me and I don't mind answering anything you want me to answer. Yeah, I missed y'all so much. I missed talking to the camera because I know you guys are gonna appreciate my videos, and this is so much fun. I wish I could see y'all. I wish I could hug y'all. Alright. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you want to see next. I don't want to say bye. I want to be on there forever. Let me hug y'all. Let me just hug you. Okay. That's weird. Bye guys.